Hey everyone, it's Ange from Ange RNY here, coming to you with my 2-year, 8-month post-op gastric bypass update and my 3 months carnivore. I had surgery on March 17th, 2018 at Guelph General Hospital in Guelph, Ontario, Canada with Dr. Jules Foutaine-Long. I am 5'7", I am 41 years old. My highest weight was 343.6 pounds. My surgery weight was 316.4 pounds. And last month I came to you at 228.4 pounds. This month I am 226.6 pounds. So that is a loss from my highest weight of 117 pounds, from my surgery weight of 89.8 pounds, and from my last month update of 1.8 pounds. Now, sorry, we're in the middle of getting a tire changed. I don't know if you guys can hear some background voices, but it's my husband and the tire guy talking. So yeah. I've been doing well. I haven't strayed. I've had some cravings in the last few weeks, more than usual, only because while I haven't strayed, I have pretty much been eating like eggs and pork rinds and cream cheese and there's been some bacon and eggs mixed in there, like just like regular like fried eggs. If I'm eating eggs in the truck, it's been hard-boiled eggs. I've been eating a lot of beef. So I've been eating animal products, and I've been like, I found a nice sugar-free beef jerky that actually does not affect me, because Jack Link's a few months ago came out with a sugar-free jerky, and I've tried it, and it actually made my ankles and my knees and my hips hurt. So but this other one that I found doesn't give me any extracurricular aches and pains, which is great. So I've had a lot of stressful situations go on in the last few weeks, so I have literally been pretty much eating my feelings, and just because I've been eating that way particularly, and they're not, they're still animal products, but they're not the greatest. I've been a little hungrier, I've been eating a lot more often, I've been snacking a lot more, and I think, well, obviously that's definitely contributed, even though I've had a weight loss, to the fact that it's a little bit, but I'm not complaining, because I know that I was doing it. The last 3 days I have gone back to my steak every day, 4 eggs, half a pound of bacon. If I eat it all, I eat it all. If I don't, I don't. I actually on Pinterest found this really great liver pate recipe, and I freaking absolutely love it. So I don't make it every single time because I don't want to get sick of it. But I did make some today, and I've got, I'll probably have a portion of that every couple of days, just because I do take the vitamins and supplements because of my gastric bypass, and liver tends to be higher in vitamin A, and there's vitamin A in the multivitamins that I take, and I don't want to get vitamin A poisoning. And until I go and get blood work done to know where my levels are, it's just kind of, I got to be careful and just really pay attention to my body, and if anything adverse is going on, either talk to someone or try and figure it out, whatever. So but yeah, other than that, dealing with the stress, you know, it's relationship stress, it's job stress, it's just every day switching from the trailer to the hotel, because now it's winter time, and just trying to, like, there's financial stress on top of that. So, like, it's just that time of year. It's just the switch. So I know when I went into month 2, I said that I was going to make a concerted effort to get away from the pork rinds and the cheese and stuff like that. I'm definitely going to do it this month, because the last probably 2 or 3 weeks has been consistently pork rinds and cream cheese and it has, other than, like, I've gotten some aches and pains even though it's still animal products, but it has negatively affected me in other ways that are a little bit more personal. So I don't like doing that. It's not fun. So yeah, and not that there's not stress still, but I think I'm through the worst of it for now. And at heart, I'm a foodie. I'm fat brain reigns constantly. I'm definitely not going to make excuses, because at the end of the day, I got up to almost 350 pounds, and it wasn't from freaking doing nothing. It was from sitting and eating, not necessarily all day long, but eating the wrong kinds of foods. And while pork rinds and cream cheese and cheese are still animal-based products, it's a lot of dairy, which some days does make me sick. I'm pretty sure I have a bit of lactose intolerance. We're in a truck stop, so I'm sorry, I'm not meaning to look away from the camera, but it's a really small truck stop, and people do really weird things to back into spaces in this particular place. So anyways, so yeah, it's something I'm working on, as always. I mean, I've been on this journey. I've been trying, like, since I first heard about a gastric bypass and that it was an actual thing. I have been working on this since the end of November 2016. So I mean, we're coming up to 4 years. It's gonna be for the rest of my life. It's gonna be never ending, and sometimes I'm gonna make not so great choices, and sometimes I will make better choices. And right now I'm in a spot where I'm not doing this for weight loss, but I have pretty much kicked myself out of ketosis because I'm not eating the proper foods. And I mean, don't get me wrong, like, I've still been eating my fat every day, because, like, pork rinds and cheeses tend to be higher in proteins than fats for the most part, depending on the types of cheese that you're eating, so I've been eating, like, I've been eating my 4 tablespoons of butter, because that, and it fluctuates up and down. Sometimes it's 3, sometimes it's 5. It just depends on the day, like, I've still been doing that because, I still want to keep myself fat fueled and not carbohydrate fueled. But I mean, like, you can pretty well tell if you go look at my last video. Maybe it's because I'm slouching a little bit, I don't know. But yeah, there's some inflammation there because, not only have I been not eating what I consider to be properly, but it's that time as well, and with my not eating properly to my standards, it's definitely affected me, obviously, through inflammation as well. I've been noticing I've been getting the rings for my socks on my ankles again, because I'm getting swelling in my legs again. So yeah, it's definitely time to kick it out and just freaking stop being an idiot, because I do. I'm not saying I don't feel good, because I still feel good. I do notice, like, some things in particular do affect my body worse than others, and tend to shy away from those things. But I've also noticed that the cravings have come back a lot heavier. Like, I've been really craving donuts and chocolate especially. So, and those are definitely spaces I do not want to get back into. I mean, I look at candy or chocolate or donuts now, and I think, how could I have done that? Like, how could I have eaten all that stuff? It makes me sick just looking at it. And then thinking that I want it, and knowing how sick I'll be, it just kind of makes it a really good deterrent. And I hope that it, and part of the other thing too is because I haven't been eating properly for my standards. Part of the thoughts that have been on my brain are like, am I going to eat like this for the rest of my life? Am I going to end up doing like a lot of people do, and give up on carnivore? Because even though my body feels great and things, like, I'm not dealing with my anxiety or depression as badly, or like the aches and pains from the arthritis that was setting in, are gone. The inflammation's gone. Oh, okay, so, let's get back into... No, I don't want to do that, but I think some people do gravitate back towards that at some point or another. And that's part of why I've said I'm not making this a weight loss journey, because... my channel's all about weight loss. Whatever weight loss comes is what comes. Obviously. But... right now, I'm trying to concentrate more on health than weight loss. My health and how my body feels is what concerns me more at this point. The weight loss, if it comes, it's going to come. And that's great. And I'll be ecstatic. Every loss is great. I mean, it is. But, I mean, at this point, it's more than just the weight loss. It's more about health. And I mean, we all think that we start off as health, but we all concentrate on the weight loss. And then the health just follows. Well, now I want the health, and if the weight loss comes, then I want that to be what follows. So, I mean... the journey changes and it matures as you go through it. And like, I'm 2 years, 8 months out. So, what your goals are change. How you view things as you go through your journey changes. So, and I'm definitely finding that for myself. So yeah. Back to it. Yeah, you guys can tell I'm stressed out. The spots. This one keeps coming because every time I've got some exfoliating wipes, and every time I scrub my face, my chin gets dry right here. So every time I scrub my face, I aggravate that one. So it's not going away. It's pissing me off. I need to get a spot treatment or something. But yeah. Anyways. Coffee. I should be sleeping, but I'm drinking coffee. Only because I have to stay awake until this tire gets changed, and then I get to get a few more hours of sleep. So, anyways. With that all being said, I will come to you again in another month. I know this is a day late. I did take my weight yesterday, so and I was actually kind of surprised I was a little bit lower, especially given that I'm right in the middle of that time. So I just, and considering the way that, that I have been eating like an asshole, even if it is still healthier foods and animal products, it's still, somebody else made it. I didn't make it. It's not Whole Foods. It's not as healthy as it could be. I mean, let's get real. But yeah, so hopefully I will come back next month, and hopefully I will get through this month and be able to tell you guys that I was able to stay away from the extracurricular stuff, or that I was able to keep it to like a movie night, or you know, whether we were out on the road or gone to the hotel, because let's be real, when I go to the hotel, there's going to be a movie night or two, and a little bit of drinking, which is going to mean pork rinds and cream cheese. So I think it's time to just pay attention and just not go overboard with it. But anyways, can't deny myself everything. But anyways, take care, everybody. Talk to you next month.